Hey guys, today I'm going to be showing you how to get all 4 elemental swords in the brand new Citadelle of the Dead in Black Ops 6 Zombies. So first things first is you're going to have to get yourself the basic sword, so go ahead and get Pack-a-Punch opened up, and then you're going to want to find a knight zombie that has sort of just a knight helmet on its head, meaning you can't actually get headshot damage on this zombie, but if you shoot him in the body, he will drop a stamp. Then you can take this stamp into the dining hall, and at each of the statues is where you can collect a sword by interacting with a stamp. However, each elemental sword requires a very specific sword from a very specific statue. But just for reference, when you're walking into the dining hall from the front entrance of the castle, the first left statue is the stag sword. The second left statue is the Raven Sword, the first right statue is the Dragon Sword, and the second right statue is the Lion Sword. So with that said, let's just hop right into this. So first up is the Fire Sword, and you're going to want to grab the Dragon Sword, and then go ahead and run upstairs of Jug and place the sword there. You will then have to go and collect fire from 3 different urns from around the map, and it will light you on fire and begin burning you, and a bunch of zombies will spawn, but it'll give you super speed. You have to take this fire back to the dragon head and place it there. If you kill any purple-eyed zombies during this, it should give you back some health though. Now these 3 urns can be found just on the top of the castle wall. That's going to be the first one. It's pretty noticeable. It's going to be lit on fire, so take that to the dragon head. The second one's going to be just right outside of spawn to the left, sort of in that dead shot area, but right close to that spawn entrance. And then the third and final one is just going to be right in the spawn room, right next to the rampage inducer. So take all 3 of these fires to the dragon head, and once you've completed that, you can now collect the fire sword. Next, we have the Solais Sword, or light sword, and you're going to need to get yourself the lion sword to do this one. Once you grab the lion sword, however, it's going to spawn parasites that are glowing, and what you're going to have to do is kill 1 parasite at a time with this lion sword, and it's going to give you a sort of light orb. So then take this light orb to this door that has a lion knocker on it, sort of near Speed Cola, and you can hit the knocker with your sword and it will put the light energy onto the door. So do this to the 4 glowing parasites until the door is finished. You can then interact with the door to go into the secret passageway, follow it to the very end, and you can place the sword inside of this pedestal, and pay attention to the pedestal because it's going to glow with a specific symbol. So all you have to do is pay attention to the symbol that glows and shoot it, as they're going to be floating in the air. And then after you shoot the first one, it's going to glow a second symbol, and then you can shoot that one in the air and basically repeat until all the symbols are completed. Then you will be able to collect the light sword from that pedestal. Then we have the sort of shadow slash void sword. So to do this one, you're going to have to grab the Raven Sword, and then you're going to have to head to the left room just from the dining hall there and into the alchemy room, where you should be able to find bones sitting on this desk. With the sword and these bones, head to underneath the tavern area of the map in the spawn area, and on the wall you can actually place the bone and it'll activate sort of this puzzle, and you can input the sword into these slots on the wall as well. You can then interact with this puzzle and you will now have a code to solve. So it seems, depending on the bone you collected, because apparently that bone can be different every game, then the code you have to input will be different as well. So for this code, all you have to do is take the bone that's in the middle, which will correlate to a zodiac sign, and then you just have to match the zodiac sign to the elemental sort of alchemy sign with the pointer that's at the bottom. So I'm going to flash some images on screen that shows the different zodiac signs and what I believe is their correlating elements below that, and then the symbol for said elements below that. As for which bone correlates to which zodiac sign, we don't know how many bones there are, and we'll have to figure out the matching ones, so I will update them in the pinned comment down below. But if you got the ram horn, like in my game, so you rotate it to get the Aries symbol and then the plane triangle. Once you've successfully typed in the code, orbs will begin flying out of the portal, and if they hit you, they will damage you. And all you have to do is lead them to the void portal that should now be on the floor in that room. So once they fly over them, the void portal will suck them in. Once you've collected enough into the portal will actually move to a new location. You can follow it, so just fill this void portal with the orbs at about 3 different times, then it will go back to the pedestal and summon the void slash shadow sword for you to pick up. Last up, we have the lightning sword. So for this one, you're going to want to get yourself the stag sword, and then go over to the electrical box that's near Speed Cola and shoot it, and it should drop a rod that you can pick up. If this doesn't work, you might need dead wire on your gun. Then if you head over to the Deadshot Daiquiri machine, just to the left of it, you should be able to find the next rod sitting on the ground. The third rod, if you go down into the dungeon area, and in sort of the hall, there's a door you can hold interact with to begin talking with Craft. This is obviously for the main Easter egg quest, but after you talk to him, if you then start killing zombies down there in the dungeon, one of them should eventually drop the last rod that we'll need. So with these 3 rods, take them up to the sort of vase that's on the top of the wall, sort of to the right of the cannon. Once you place these, it's going to start a little storm around you and start spawning a bunch of purple zombies. So all you got to do is stay within this storm area and start killing some of the purple-eyed zombies with your sword, as well as parrying their attacks. And occasionally, the storm will zap your sword with lightning. So when your sword is filled with lightning, you must run over to the vase and melee the vase with your lightning sword to transfer the lightning over. So you're going to need to repeat this 3 times total to hit the vase with lightning 3 times. After you've done it the 3rd time, you can interact with the vase to place your sword, and then the lightning sword will then form and you can collect it. So yeah guys, that was how to get all 4 elemental swords in Citadel of the Dead. You cannot pack-a-punch these swords, but if there is an upgrade quest to further upgrade them in the future, I'll be sure to let you guys know. But if you guys enjoyed or found this useful, be sure to smash that like button, subscribe for more zombies guides, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.